In today's video, we're showing you
our top favorite ground beef recipes. We're gonna simplify ground beef. We're gonna show you that carnivore doesn't have to be expensive.
Yeah, because everyone always says, oh, I can't do carnivore, it's so expensive, I can't do that.
So expensive.
$1 million.
And it makes me wanna...
This is the primary food we have eaten. I'm 700 days on carnivore. You're a couple behind me.
I eat ground beef every single day. So we're gonna show you the best, delicious 5 recipes, and at the end of the video, we're gonna give you guys a bonus.
What qualifies you? You've been carnivore for almost 700 days. You've cooked a heck of a lot of ground beef.
So number 1, you wanna make sure that your ground beef is not lean. You wanna make sure that your ground beef has fat.
This is 80-20.
Yeah,
Some of it in the
cheapest.
store says 10% fat, which is like no fat. It's way too lean. It's got 20% fat. See, this one only has 15. This one only has 10. This one only has 7. Carnivore, it's all about getting fat. You want more fat. Fattier is better. But everybody screws up cooking ground beef, and Emma's going to demonstrate.
I'm a professional. What?
When I touch raw ground beef like this,
You could take a little bite.
if I touch that, do I have to wash my hands?
No,
Because I'm a carnivore, right?
I don't see any
I haven't
problem.
washed my hands in 700 days. We joke a lot, you should probably wash your hands.
Kidding.
Look at me, I'm washing my hands for the first time in 700 days.
So this is you use it.
This is from iMarku, I-M-A-R-K-U. We'll have a link in the description. This is a hybrid pan. It's half cast iron, but there's no forever chemicals in it. I got this for my wife Jen because she loves turtles. Things I do in my spare time take care of turtles. It's not true, but this is wood. This is much better. This stuff is garbage. I don't know why we have this in the house. When you first start cooking it, you'll see all the steam coming off, and that is basically like you're boiling your ground beef. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's done because it's brown, but it's rubbery and it's basically you're eating boiled ground beef. You want to take it to the next level. After all of that steam comes off, while this is going, we're gonna jump around because we're carnivores, we can multitask. This next one we call chunky. Chunky ground beef.
Because I love you.
Oh, I love you, Chunk. We do it in the air fryer. You can have ground beef. You can form meatballs with eggs, and you can put panko in there, and you can do all that stuff and make it a big procedure, or you can keep it simple.
Okay, so next we're doing this. And what you could do, but say you're on a time crunch, you can just throw it in here, and I don't want to make it into little meatballs, but all you do is you just go like this, and you fling a bunch in there. It's so simple and easy.
It's like the lazy meatballs. It's just chunky ground beef. Just throw some chunks in there, chunk it in.
I love you so much.
So quick and simple. Okay.
And now, you may be wondering, how long does that cook for? What do you think, maybe like 700 degrees for 3 hours?
That sounds pretty good.
It really depends on how much fat is in the ground beef, how much ground beef you're putting in there, so I don't like really giving a time.
It's not that I'm lazy, it's that I just don't care.
I put it on air fry, which is 390. I put start, and then I always do 6 minutes. It's not gonna be done in 6 minutes, but it'll beep, and then I'll check it in 6 minutes, and then I'll reassess. Now the ground beef that we got going on over here, Emma's got going, still steaming. So you still got rubbery ground beef. There's just a little bit of pink. That's gonna be gone in like a minute.
You want it to get nice and crispy.
A lot of people would eat it at that point. We don't eat it at that point. We take it to the next step beyond that one. This is a must-have if you're a new carnivore. We took so long to get this air fryer, a couple months into our carnivore journey. We use this thing every single day. We use it to cook ground beef. Chunky ground beef is in there now. We cook meatballs, bacon every single day.
So fast, so simple and easy.
10,000 burger patties. Like just chuck a frozen burger patty in there and it comes out incredible.
Probably 500 pounds of bacon. Probably way more.
At
Probably
least.
1,000 pounds of bacon.
This is the Bill Not Special. Bill got this one, and I love this one because it has a heating element on the top and it crisps up a steak. You can cook steak from frozen in here. Ninja, Speedy, I will have a link in the description below. I'll have a link for these pans, we'll have a link for the Maldens, and then Emma said we gotta shout this stuff out.
It's a little icky, but
it's completely empty. Beef tallow, and we get this on Amazon, and you get it in bulk, and you get a
100%
big,
grass-fed.
huge container. Look at, see the steam starting to go away? You're getting
Look at
the
that
crust?
crisp. You see that crisp? Oh
That's
my gosh.
when you get the good stuff.
It smells so good too.
Now you gotta be careful not to go too far. You wanna take it to the point, you wanna get it crispy, you don't wanna char it. but we're almost there now. There's a lot less steam. Before there was a ton of steam. We put a little bit of butter in there and let that melt, and a little bit of Maldon's on the top. Oh, that's gonna be fantastic. That is how you properly cook ground beef. All right, so this is finishing up. I think you guys get the idea. Don't just boil it, crisp it. We're gonna show you the chunky ground beef next, but we got more.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
3, 2, 1.
Look at George, look at George. George, you're a carnivore. Stop eating flowers, George. George!
I like a ton of ground beef, so I'm gonna add a lot more. You think that's good? You want more?
No, that's good. Okay, now put the eggs in.
Oh, so you do put the eggs on top of it? I usually cook the eggs first and then mix it all together. Guys, I'm rinsing this out so that it doesn't harden. Our family needs to take notes.
Is that sarcasm?
No, I hate it. Everyone leaves dishes in the sink and they don't rinse it off. And then it hardens and takes forever to clean. Oh.
Beef, bacon, eggs, maybe a little bit of cheese if Emma wants to add it in there. We're gonna have to get a slow motion shot cutting that up. A little Redmond salt, so we're not cheating there. Here is the world famous
Power bowl.
What we're gonna make is going to involve bacon and hamburger. We're gonna do a Bill Knott special bacon wrapped burger. She's getting into the ground beef right now, and we're gonna do a handful, yeah, bacon wrapped burger patty. Get a good burger size. Roll it into a ball.
There's a lot of bacon.
Bacon. We'll do it at 300. And we'll give it 7 minutes, and then we'll probably end up flipping it. I just want to do it so we can keep an eye on it, because we might have to flip it so the bacon gets nice and crispy. So that's one bacon. Luckily the bacon wraps all the way around. I think when Bill did it, he went this way too. We'll do one more, just to tidy it all up. This is the bacon wrapped burger. Put that right in the middle.
Are we taking it out?
This is gonna melt cheese over an egg on top of it. Quick interruption. Did you know we have an incredible membership site for you called healinghumanity.life? We have a special offer going on right now. Learn more at the link in the description. We have courses, we have expert Q&As with the good doctors. We even have a Healing Humanity Heroes Zoom call once a week, highlighting real heroes that will inspire you on a path to healing. The community is wonderful, so you can be held accountable, recipes, all sorts of great stuff to help you on a path to healing. Learn more at the link in the description below.
You want a runny egg too.
You want a runny egg too.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Do you have any ground beef juice you could pour in there?
You could do that too, yeah. You want some?
Yeah, that'd be better because I don't want it to stick.
There we go. Got some grease in there so it doesn't stick.
Okay, so I take a little bit of egg.
We grease this. Normally, like I said, we do all 6.
How much do you think?
We're doing single servings.
That actually could be good because it'll rise up when we add more ground beef and bacon.
You're gonna add some more to it?
We're gonna add
some
ground beef. Oh.
Do it.
You're technically not supposed to put hot stuff with eggs because it makes it curdle. People have told me that, but I do it every time and it always works.
All right.
You think that's fine?
You gave them a warning.
This is really hot.
Let's see how it turns out.
It's still gonna be good, but.
And you're gonna put some bacon in there?
It's going right in the oven, so it's fine if it curdles a little. I love ground beef. Well, that guy fell in, but that's okay.
I don't know how this thing.
No, you could. I'm gonna add a pinch of cheese actually, just a little bit, and then we could do more at the end. You want to get it out now, I think.
Do you want a little more cheese on top of there, just for good measure?
Yeah, you can.
No, put the bacon back on because that looks cool. Ready? We'll make it rain with some cheese.
Delicious.
Okay, we just showed you the ground beef cupcakes. Next we have Emma's ground beef tacos.
How are you gonna flip that?
Careful. Don't you have to put it in a spoon or something? Or is that after?
That's after. Now I just need 10 more tongs.
You're doing 1 ground beef, 1 chicken, right?
Yeah.
That's got a nice shell. Hold that up for the camera so we can see it nice and clear. Let me get it in focus.
Ooh.
Oh, that actually looks really good. It was a little bit of egg, ground beef, cheese.
Okay, we're putting ground beef in here,
You
and
can see we're gonna do 1 egg as a binder. And we're gonna put some cheese in it. They're gonna be cheesy meatballs.
oh, that was a lot.
So you're making about golf ball sized meatballs.
This guy's a little tiny guy, but that's okay.
Cooking a whole bunch of stuff at one time. We got cheesy meatballs going in this little toaster oven deal. Done.
Those look delicious.
Should we call it?
Yeah, they look perfect. We're gonna sprinkle some cheese on it while it's already steaming so that it'll melt on it. But they look so cheesy and gooey. And then the blowtorch to touch it off.
Oh, I forgot about the blowtorch.
Oh my gosh! Jeez.
Try a
this
meatball
guy. It looks
first.
so gooey.
You didn't even
It's so
taste.
gooey.
Is it good?
Yeah.
In a meatball, we cooked it in the air fryer, and it's ground beef, but it's a different meal. You have some cheese, you have the different texture. So that was another one.
You could add a little bacon to that too.
You could add a little bacon to that too. All right, now let's go and give them a bonus item.
Okay, this bonus item is mind-blowing. It's crazy. When we say it to you, you're probably gonna be like, ew, that's gross. It's beef jerky, 2 ingredients, ground beef and Redmond salt. Hey, compassionate carnivores. Today we're making 100% carnivore beef jerky.
Emma did a video on her channel, Emma the Carnivore. So if you want to watch that, I'll have a link in the description below. That can give you your bonus idea. Go subscribe, check out Emma's channel, and learn
was a
how to
fun
make
video.
carnivore beef jerky. It's so simple. It's so delicious. Please leave a comment down below. What is your favorite way to prepare ground beef? And we are randomly going to give away some of Emma's product. I just made the decision. We're going to
Okay,
give
yeah, I
away.
love that.
If you want to win this, it's so simple. Just leave a comment down below and say, my favorite way to prepare ground beef is, and leave it there. We're going to randomly pick one of those. Emma will reply to the comment to say you won, and then you'll touch base and connect, and she'll get your address to send you out one of these. And if they don't win, how can they get this, Emma?
You can go to compassionatecarnivore.store.
So we're plating up the ground beef. Super simple.
Look at that.
We'll add a little pat of butter on the top. One of the things I want to mention with this is incredible in the refrigerator overnight and you eat it the next day. It sounds crazy. I wouldn't have
Even
believed
cold.
it. Cold ground beef, I do not warm it up. I think it's gross to warm up cold ground beef. I think this will taste incredible like this. It'll taste even better with the butter on it. It'll taste even better cold in the refrigerator the next day.
And then the thick malty. I keep saying malty.
One more little shot. One more little shot.
You take some green onions and you go bam!
Look at that.
It's the ground beef. The chunky meat is in here now, and it looks like steak. There's a lot of fat in there. It doesn't look very appetizing, but this is going to be fantastic. But we'll show inside there. I wanted it just a little bit crispier, so I'm going to put it in for maybe 3 more minutes. And then I'm going to add some salt. Nice taste and texture. 3 more minutes. We'll check back in with you. All right, cut. Here we go. You get a nice spoonful of that ground beef, a little bit of this crusty salt on it. Ground beef is like perfect. It's so good. You think it's not going to be good if you cook it the right way like this. It is incredible with that mulled and salt and the butter, perfect amount of fat. One other thing that really matters with your ground beef. This was ground beef, very accessible that we got from the grocery store. Quality matters. I advocate, if you can afford it, get meat from an independent farmer that's doing regenerative farming and they're doing it right. This is Independence Arc Farms, and I'm not exaggerating. I don't get paid by these guys. They did send me this ground beef for free. Some of the best ground beef I've ever eaten. If you can shake the hand of your farmer, Google local independent farm near me. Get local meat the best you can. I have a huge order coming in from Independence Arc. It's actually arriving tomorrow. I have 7 7 chuck roasts, and a whole bunch of ground beef because those are my favorite. Those are a few of my favorite things.
How long did that take? 5 minutes?
It took about 8 minutes. You can put butter on it. So you're probably like, well, that's just the same thing as ground beef. It pretty much is, but it's even quicker.
And the texture's
8 minutes.
different.
The texture's different, and you get, I don't know, I like it. I think it tastes different. It's almost like a little meatball. So look at this, you get this big chunk.
It's nice
you get
and
crust
crispy
on the
and
edge.
juicy.
You should let it rest. That is the other tip that we didn't tell them. When you cook your ground beef, you have to let it rest. It sounds stupid, but it tastes a lot better if you just give it a couple minutes. This has the steam coming off it, but I'm impatient. This versus this, it is a different taste. It's the same ingredient, it's both ground beef, but the texture and the taste is different. All right, we gotta get thumbnail.
Super simple chunky ground beef.
Carrie
And Emma.
and today we're gonna do a $20 Walmart Carnivore Challenge. You get $20. Let's freeze it out. I get $20, go like this. I get $20, and we're gonna try to see who can cook the best meal. We're gonna judge it on 3 criteria. What's the 3 criteria?
First we're gonna judge on presentation, how it looks, on taste, and how much it costs.
Quantity.
Oh, how many meals you can
Quantity,
get.
how much meals can we get? We did this before, we did $20 at Aldi. Remember when I used to be fat and I'd go to Pizza Ranch every single day? And Emma and I cooked 7 carnivore meals. We'll leave a link in the description below. We're doing this one differently. We're not trying to cook a whole bunch of meals. I'm trying to cook one big family meal. Emma's trying to cook one big family meal, and Alyssa is going to judge it. So come along with us to Walmart. Emma's gonna get her cart, I'm gonna get my cart. We're gonna go separate, and we're gonna give you some ideas for cooking at Walmart. What's the loser gonna do?
Jump in the lake.
The loser of
Cold
this
plunge.
challenge has to do a carnivore cold plunge in the lake, which is probably gonna require me to use a chainsaw to cut a block out of the ice, and then has to jump in if you lose this challenge.
There you go.